and welcome to this time of prayer. And what are the things that we learn from the past that actually help us to move forward? You know, often we talk about the past as we can get stuck in, we long for, we stay, we only want. But there are these things to learn from the past, to learn from our past mistakes, to learn from the things that we've experienced so that we can move forward in very new and different ways that can actually bring life where maybe there wasn't. So for today, I've got 1 Chronicles chapter 22, verses 6 through 8. David sent for his son Solomon and instructed him to build a temple for the Lord, the God of Israel. David said to Solomon, "My son, I had intended to build a temple for the name of the Lord my God, but the Lord told me, 'You've shed much blood and waged great wars. You won't build a temple for my name because you've spilled so much blood on the ground before me.'" So it's this realization by David that his actions of the past, his spilling of blood, his intense destruction at times has resulted in getting disconnected from God in certain ways. God still loves David. God keeps calling to David, but there are consequences for the things that he's done. And he shares this with Solomon for the purpose of being able to teach Solomon, being able to say, here's what I did. I spilled way too much blood, so I can't build the temple, which is supposed to be a place of prayer and peace. I don't get to engage in that because of, but you can. So David's experience, David's realization of how his actions cause so much pain that he cannot participate in this particular project. So now he gives the wisdom he shares with Solomon. At the same time, teaching Solomon that, your actions, there are consequences, and they may not be what you wanted. David wanted to build the temple, and God's like, no, too much blood, too much destruction, too much violence. This is to be a place of peace and prayer. This is a place that one can come in closer contact with God, and the things that you've done make that hard. And so David is teaching Solomon about if Solomon wants to engage, wants to have this place of prayer, wants to have this place of peace, wants to stay connected in that particular way, Solomon's going to have to make very different decisions than his father. And so what are the things of our past that help us move forward, that help us give life to others, that help us be able to engage in this wisdom and sharing of it? Pray with me. Oh God, as we go through our days, as we are trying to live and we recognize that all of our actions have consequences, help us, oh God, to understand how the things of our past, the actions that we've done, how they can give us life in going forward. It may not be the ways that we wanted, but that it can be helpful. Help us to understand how our past can move us forward in new ways, can help give others life. Amen. Have a great one.